Hey, it's Naja again, and today, as you can see, I have a different background. I just moved into my new apartment. So, yeah, I have my own bookshelf back there, as you can see. I just started my new semester, a new year for me in university. I'm in my second year now. Time flies so fast that my 3 month summer break are over now. It just flew through. I didn't even realize I have finished my summer break. I'm also really sorry that I haven't had the time to actually film some videos during my summer break because I was super busy, the usual. So today I'm going to bring to you my August wrap-up. I read a total of 5 books in August, and I think that I'm really satisfied with my reading pace for now because despite my packed schedule, I managed to read 5 books. The first book that I read in August is P.S. I Like You by Casey West, and that is by far the best Casey West book. I usually said that after I read any Casey West books, but I just wanted to say that Casey West is my favorite contemporary author, and her work never frustrates me. It tells about the story about a girl who had a thing with words. So one day she scribbled something on her desk during chemistry, and the next day someone replies to the message on her desk. So it's like a pen pal love story, but it's also a love-hate relationship kind of story. I mean, if you are not aware, I love love-hate relationship stories because the tension is just, oh my god. I rated that book a 4.8 out of 5 stars. Next book that I read in August is First and Then by Emma Mills. I rated that book a 4. I'll appreciate if the author does a lot of unfolding to the story of Foster. All in all, I love how it turns out in the end, and the story is also a love-hate relationship story, so looking forward to that. The next book that I read in August is It Ends With Us by Colleen Hoover. This is a new released Colleen Hoover book, and I have been wanting to read it, and I did. This book is good. It's like none other than other of Colleen Hoover's book. This is just so much emotion, you know. It's just, oh my god, I can't even talk about it. It's like so heartbreaking, you know. It's just really good. If you guys have not read it, I recommend you to pick that up. Deals with sensitive issues. These are real life issues we're talking about here, that things actually happen. Things are not rainbows and sunshines in real life, and god, recommend it to you. Also, I just want to warn you before reading that book, just get ready to get your heart broken. Next book that I read in August is Shadow and Bone. I actually started that book in July, but somehow I was not in the fantasy mood, so I dragged it on to August, and I finished it in August. Yay for me! So I didn't really like Shadow and Bone as much. I mean, I know it was kind of okay-ish to me. There was not something special about the book. It was just like other fantasy stories, I know. But I think it's because of the fact that I was overhyped by my friend who actually loved the series so much, and also the fact that I have high expectations of it, and maybe because I was not in my fantasy mood, so that's probably why I don't really like it. I rated that book a 3 over 5 stars. Next book I read in August is Siege and Storm, which is the second book in the Grisha trilogy. I liked it a wee tad better than Shadow and Bone because there is Mabe Nikolai in it. I have like a few problems with the book, with the characters. It just really annoys the hell out of me, and I think that the only person that I can tolerate with in the book is Nikolai. I rated that book a 3.5 out of 5 stars. I'm just hoping that the next book, which is the last book in the trilogy, is going to be better than the other 2 books. I don't know why I don't really enjoy the 2 books. I feel frustrated with myself because a lot of people actually loved it. I mean, like, the average rating on Goodreads are 4 point something, and I didn't really reach my rating to a 4. You know what I mean? The last book that I read in August is The Square Root of Summer by Harriet Good. What's the author's name? I can't remember the author's name. I initially wanted to read that book because the cover is really beautiful, like, oh my god. Secondly, I picked it up because it has to deal with math, and I love math, if that makes sense. I started reading like halfway, and then I lost interest because it was confusing as hell. I didn't really know what's happening. Like, at one second she was in the real world, and the next she was in a wormhole of some sort. I don't even know what's happening, like, seriously though. And the romance also isn't really up to my ally, if that makes sense at all. So I did DNF it. Yeah, you heard me, I DNF it. I don't know if I should pick it up sometime later, but it was just really confusing. I don't think I will though. Sorry for that. So I rated that book a 1 out of 5 stars for the first half of the book because I didn't really like it that much. So I think that's it for my August wrap up. I'm really satisfied with my reading this month, even though I don't really read as much as some people, like 20 books per month. How is that even possible? So I am now reading Initiate by Laura L. Fox. I got an e-arc of the book, and so far I really loved it. It's a sci-fi book and it's out in November, so if you guys are interested for a new sci-fi book that is going to blow your mind, because let me tell you, the writing is so good for a first-time author. It's like it's her debut novel, and it's just really good. So if you guys are interested to check it out, she uploaded a few chapters in Wattpad, and I really recommend you to go read it. And it's out on November if you want to buy the physical copy. So yeah, I think that's it for now. I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye!